What's up, diehards? It's your boy Eru. I got my man Tony Crow here. Hey,
Salute,
Tony, man.
salute.
Tony, what are we gonna do about these Knicks, man?
Yo, the turnovers, man. Turnovers are killing
The,
us. Um,
the
the
turnovers. What
the
about the start of
passes.
this game? The start of this game. What the hell was up? What's up with that?
I mean, that was part. Turnovers was part of it.
Yeah,
Turnovers was part of it, and then the passes haven't been crisp.
right.
They've been good. They pass to the right person, but not a good solid pass where the guy's fumbling the ball, which ends up negating the good pass.
Yeah.
Because with him fumbling, the defender has time to come back and regroup. So I think those two things killed us.
So what do you think about what Isaiah was saying in the chat, man? Because we got a bunch of different game chats that we all communicate in. So Isaiah was saying that the last game that maybe Tibbs should have benched some of our guys to rest them for today. Do you think there's anything to that?
Um oh, with being the back to back. I mean I didn't really get to see all of last game, so I don't know who had what minutes. But I mean, hey, these guys are competitors, man. They gonna play. You know what I mean? They're gonna want to play. And
Yeah,
I
but
don't I
that's
don't think it's bad legs right now. I don't think that's what it is.
right. Yeah, I don't agree with that either. I think that these guys either you want to play or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys want to be professional basketball players. You want to start. You want all these minutes, right? But if you're getting smacked, all of a sudden like you want guys to sit and get a rest just because we're in a back to back. I don't think guys have earned that. We can't be babying players that haven't made it yet. You know?
That's right. You want to rest in the back to back, then build a big lead in the first game so you can sit down and let some of the other guys play.
Yeah, you got to earn it.
If you want to rest in the back to back, I agree.
Yeah, yeah. So all right, so we got Aiden Donahue in the green room here, so we bring him in here. What's good, Aiden?
Um, those first 6 minutes had to be the worst 6 minutes of this entire season so far.
Right.
And I think that the end of this second quarter shows that defense was our best offense. You saw Alfred Payton get a lot of stops, which then translated into easy buckets. A big highlight's been Kevin Knox and his threes. I think he's hit like 5 threes so far
Mhm.
this game, which has been RJ's been struggling. I think what I've seen from Quickly has been like fine. Austin Rivers has been struggling. And yeah, so I think we can keep this close, hopefully.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been this bad to begin with, but we got another guy, another straggler here. I don't know who this guy is. He was on the show once before, so I guess I'll bring him in here. I'm not sure if anybody knows who he is.
Hey, what's going
Uh,
on, man?
this guy. Hey, Sim, what's up, Sim, man?
What's
What's
going
your thoughts
on?
on it? What's your thoughts on this game, brother?
I mean, Charlotte's they're throwing some things at us to make the Knicks team think. Like I think a lot of teams are going to be doing. So you're seeing that full court pressure,
Mm-hmm.
right? Kind of 3/4 court pressure, but it's making the Knicks have to think, and it's giving the Knicks some trouble. You see Julius Randle turn her over just before the half, and then it's also making the Knicks, just the Knicks already play slow, so now it's making them play even a little bit slower and have to figure out, all right, how we're going to score in this half court set with even less time on the clock, right now. Kevin Knox has been hot, so it's helped that the Knicks. See, this is the thing with Charlotte pressing. If the Knicks can figure out how to break that press, get up that sideline, they can get some easy buckets that way, right? Make Charlotte take that press off. But
Yeah, I think that scouting report is in, man. They triple team on Randall a couple times.
Yep. They triple teamed him a couple times. But the Knicks are right there, and if they've got to get some stops. If they can get some stops, and convert it, they'll be right there. And the thing is, can they continue to get stops? So far, I think they've been out rebounding the Hornets. They've turned the ball over in the first half, 10, 11 times in the first half, I think.
Yeah.
Right. So, if they can get some stops, take care of the basketball and continue, to convert, I think they'll be okay. I tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably not going to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin Knox came out as the starting 3-man in the second half, because
I tell you what, Haywood, we need to stop him.
Oh yeah.
This man got 28 points.
28 points.
Yeah,
gonna go off.
Career high.
We don't. He's gonna go off.
28 points in the first half, and I'm gonna tell you what. I mean, I'm not coming down on RJ, but RJ, that's his man. Sorry. That's your man, and obviously all the points not on RJ, right? You seen him hit some fast break points. You seen, there's been rotations where, RJ was on somebody else, and then of course he scored when RJ wasn't in the game. But a lot of them are on RJ, and not just one-on-one going at RJ, but off-ball movement, cutting to the ball, backdoor cuts, but RJ's not seeing them, stuff like that. And I think RJ is just a little bit in his head because he's not scoring the basketball. Now it is starting to affect his game, I think.
Yeah.
Or unless Gordon Hayward is just that good offensively, with movement without the ball. But, I mean, he's not 28 points in the first half good.
Yeah, well, I think that the Charlotte Hornets, their coaching staff, they said they were going to go right at RJ because he's struggling on offense. So I figured they said let's just attack this kid, run the offense again, at him, just to really flush him, man, because that's been really been the case. We need that second scorer. I don't know where we're going to get it from, man.
I don't know because right now, Julius Randle, Kevin Knox is leading the Knicks in scoring. And who's second behind Kevin Knox? Elfrid Payton? Randle?
I think it's Randle.
The last time, let me see. I think the last time that I looked, Randle had taken 4 shots. He was 2 for 4 for 7 points.
Yeah, he got 7 points. Knox had 17, man.
Yeah, Knox had 17. And behind that, it's Randle and Austin Rivers.
Right.
And then Payton.
So speak on Knox, man, because Knox is not, it's not like he's out there like playing like Michael Jordan or something like that. He's out there. He's just like Steve Novak to me. If he's not catching a 3-pointer in rhythm, he's not really doing much else for you. I think he had 4 threes or 5 threes in that half or whatever. So
he's 5 for 8 from the 3-point line. He's got 2 rebounds and 1 assist.
Yeah, so that's Steve Novak right there.
He's got a block. But I think, it is, but Knox can go off the dribble. Steve Novak couldn't go off the dribble at all. He was never going to put the ball on the floor. Knox, he can put the ball on the floor and go, dunking on somebody when the opportunity presents itself or, some things like that. It doesn't happen all the time, of course, but he can do that. Steve Novak couldn't even do that. He was just straight up. He was going to find him, but he was just more efficient. He was so efficient from the 3-point line. He didn't have to do all that. He just knocked the joint down. You know what I'm saying? He was hitting 50-something% of the shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's the key.
Hopefully he can do that. No, I was saying hopefully the him making shots will open that up for him, because I kind of agree with you, Eru. And I'm happy he's hitting the 3. But I'm seeing that he's not really being aggressive with it. You know what I mean? And Knox is my guy. He needs to show a little bit more aggression.
Yeah, he's not showing a lot of aggression going to the basket, but they are playing a lot of zone, right? And he has been able to help advance that ball up the floor when they were doing full court press. And that's something that, like those type of little things, they go unlooked, unnoticed, you know what I'm saying? But, he was able to successfully get the ball up the floor, help get the ball up the floor when it was pressing 3/4 court, and making the right passes. You seen him pass the ball quickly in the middle But that was the right play because Quickly was in the middle of the floor. That's how you beat a press. You get the ball into the middle, and then you go from the middle. You know what I mean? So those type of things go unlooked. But he's done it. He also has a block in his game. So he's done some things. I'd like to see more rebounds from him. He's only got 2 rebounds. An assist, a block.
Yeah, and I think somebody that's also impressed. Somebody that's also impressed me today is definitely Nerlens Noel. I think that, on Charlotte, you have so many weapons now. You have Devontae Graham, Gordon Hayward, LaMelo Ball sometimes, but, you never really know when he can go off. He's the youngest player in NBA history to get a triple-double, so I'm just glad we have Nerlens Noel stopping LaMelo tonight. But so we need to stop Gordon Hayward or else he's going to drop 40 points, I swear. It's not going to get
Oh, he's going to get 40. Yeah.
He's getting 40. It's basically been Gordon Hayward and Devontae Graham.
Yeah.
PJ Washington has 6. Terry Rozier got 4. LaMelo Ball, although LaMelo Ball is, could be flirting with he doesn't have any points. He's got 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. So he may not score the ball, but he's producing. Yeah.
What do you think about this guy, man? You see this guy on the screen? That's our starting point guard right there. Freaking guy is like legally blind. That's Elfrid Payton. Like how many times did he leave guys just open, just like looking dead at the guy, and then they just like there was one play I know Kevin Knox hit the 3, but Quickly had a wide open layup and he looked at him and just blew him off. And Quickly kind of just tiptoed like, "Hello, I'm all right. I guess I'm not gonna get the ball." But then he forced it to Knox. But just like Knox, if Knox catches the ball in rhythm, he's gonna make it. But it just plays like that throughout the entire game. That stupid floating shot that he gets. Like some nights that if he's making that shot, we kind of can't be beat if he's making that shot. You know what I'm saying? But he's getting the shot. And I'm like one time he hit the left corner of the backboard. Like, what is he doing, man? He literally is this guy right here. We don't know what we're gonna.
I don't know. He's not hitting the shot, but I think Elvis playing all right. He's got 5 rebounds. He's got 3 assists. He does got 2 turnovers. He's 3 for 8.
Absolutely.
He's playing all right.
And
I don't think anybody else that's out there.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that I was watching Sim. I was watching your pregame show, and you were like, "Enjoy Elfrid Payton tonight." And I think it's been interesting. It's been interesting to see the highs and lows of the players from these games for sure.
Yeah,
I find that pretty interesting.
He's not perfect. Clearly, he's not perfect, right? That's why he's only getting paid $5 million. If he was a perfect point guard, he'd be getting paid $30 million. But when you go down and you look at what people are doing out there on the floor, he's not the worst player out there on the floor.
Yeah, no doubt.
What I'm saying?
Add this with Emmanuel Quickly when he came in there with Knox or whatever, they kind of changed the game. He just moves the ball. Quickly just comes in. He gets the ball and he's just moving it. He'll get it. If he can't make the shot, there's no decision. He just gets it, bam. Whatever. So that kind of changed the game. If Elfrid had that in him, then maybe we wouldn't some of these games we wouldn't just come out like so cold like that, because he really the point guard got to set that pace. And even though as the game prolonged, he went and got his little stats here and there. He also was a big part of that comeback, because he was playing in the backcourt with Quickly. But just if he could get that ball snapping around, through him, then maybe we wouldn't be just dead in the water a lot of times with the way we play starting off.
Yeah, we've had some games where we started off good with the same play too. So it's a lot is going to be who you're playing against. If guys are scoring efficiently. We started off the game turning the ball over a few times. First play of the game, Austin Rivers lays out a pass, it gets stolen. They go down. Elfrid Payton fouls him. Bumps him with his elbow. Tries to get away with one, but he didn't get away with it. Right, fouls him. Right from the tip. They came out burning. You know what I mean? And we came out. This is the one thing the one time I don't like back-to-backs. When you get blown out, I don't like back-to-backs because I feel like you don't get a chance to shake it off a little bit. Like you got to go right back into it. You don't get a chance to shake it off. You know, now with Quickly, he does, you know, move the ball well, but you know, he plays like a rookie sometimes, though. He's supposed to. He is a rookie. You know, he does some rookie things out there. Defensively, though, he gets beat.
Yeah.
You know, he struggles defensively. You know, he's got to get stronger. You know, that's definitely going to help him because he's a small guy right now. You know, as he gets bigger and gets stronger, should be better defensively.
Right.
You know, he attacks the zone very well, though.
He attacks the zone. He knows how to hit those gaps.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And he's quick. And he's quick. So like Elfrid Payton, one of the things with Elfrid Payton, what I think people don't like is he has to take a lot of dribbles to get inside and slice into the zone because he's not as quick. Emmanuel Quickly is much quicker, has a much quicker first step, you know, so that he can get into the middle of the zone. So, I mean, but even, you know, still, you know, when he gets a little bit, hopefully when he gets a little bit, as he grows and he gets a little bit bigger, he keeps that quick first step. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't slow him down. But see what these guys do in the second half. I think it's 10:45. They're down 9. It's 59-50.
Yeah. All right, guys. So thanks for hanging out, man. So this has been the DiehardKnicks podcast at the half. Thanks, guys. It's a full house today. We got Crow, we got Sam, we got young Aiden here, man. So thanks for tuning in. Everybody checking in the halftime show, man. So
peace.
I tell you goodbye. Peace.
Thanks.
Shout out to the chat. Your blackest time.
No doubt.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. We still here though, by the way.
Oh, no doubt.
Forehead, we out.
Peace.